Hi again, folks. How you all doing? So, what I've got here, this is an old Triang Dock Shunter that was sent to me by a chap called Geoff. He told me that I should replace the wheels with a set of the non-serrated ones, the smooth ones, and that's been dead since. He said that when he put it on the track and applied power, it seemed to kill power to the track, which sounds like a short circuit to me. So let's just turn on the power. No, not a sausage. We'll shove this into the shed and we'll have a look. Right, we'll get a wee look at this. I wasn't going to video this repair when Geoff got in touch with me. I just thought, it'll probably be something simple, and I've not really got time to make videos of other people's repairs these days, but I think this may be a very good example of a problem that I get asked a lot. I get a lot of emails from people with problems with locomotives, and they very often ask, why is the locomotive not running after they've changed the wheels or been stripped it down and rebuilt it or whatever? And I'm pretty sure it'll be what's happened here. If I can see, I'm probably going to have to take the wheels out to see, because there's pickups on those wheels there, and I'm guessing that Geoff has put one or both sets of wheels on the wrong way around, because one will be insulated with a plastic bush on one side and one isn't, and the ones with the plastic bush you want on this side. So let's just loosen this under plate, and we'll see if that's the case. And I just thought it'd be quite good to video this just to let you see how easy a mistake this is to make. I've done it myself many times. Yep. You see, plastic bush, don't know if you can see there. There's a plastic bush between the wheel and the axle on this side, but on that side there isn't. There's no bush. So you want this wheel to touch the pickup. Put it in that way round, and it should go. Now, is this one? I think that wheel's okay. I think that one's the right way around. So this could be a very, very quick and simple repair. I should never say that, but we shall see. If this doesn't work, then there's a whole other problem going on. Right, let's just pop this onto the test track. And there it goes. That's actually a very smooth runner. Okay, I'm going to get a wee look inside this, because I just want to see what state the motor's in, but it seems to be running very quietly and smooth for this particular motor. Let's just have a wee look. Got a brass screw at the top there. That lifts off. Oh, it's got a front light. This particular motor is not a favourite of mine at all. Everyone I've come across has been very noisy and not a particularly good runner. But I have had comments from people saying, oh, I've got one of these and it runs brilliantly. But I think you get good ones and bad ones, and I think I've said before, a lot of it is down to the armature. If the armature is well balanced, generally speaking, it'll run quiet and smooth. There's not too much play on the armature, that's fine. It's a wee bit of fluff, but nothing to write home about. The magnet's okay. So I think what I'll do is I'll pop this on the layout and see how it runs, and if it runs fine, then we'll leave it alone. There's no point in taking things apart and messing about with them if they work perfectly okay. And I think Geoff did say he has taken this apart and lubricated it and everything, so yeah, it all looks fine. So this is a Triang R.253 built in Britain. There's a bit of damage to the body there at the front and a wee bit at the back. I did consider maybe attempting some kind of repair on that, but I think it would always look a bit patched up. Sometimes with these old models, you're best to leave them as they are, even with a little bit of damage. It's all part of its history. Screw that back on, and we'll go and give it a wee run on the layout. Okay, let's bring it out. So there we are, that's this old trying shunter running. A very quick, easy fix for a change. You know, putting wheels on the wrong way around like that is a very easy mistake to do. I still do it now and again, and yeah, I've sworn at myself a few times for doing it. You know, if you've taken the wheels off a locomotive for any reason and are putting them back on, check to see if the wheels are insulated on one side, and make sure it's the insulated wheels, the ones with the plastic bush, that are touching the pickups. Of course, not all locomotives have wheels that aren't insulated. Some are insulated on both sides, like most modern models, and have pickups on each, so it doesn't matter which way the wheels go on those. And then of course you have split chassis ones, which are uninsulated on both sides, but are insulated from each other. But there you go, a simple solution to a simple problem due to a simple mistake, which I'd imagine everyone who fixes old locomotives has done on more than one occasion at some point. I know I certainly have. This particular motor bogie runs exceptionally well. It's by far and away the best example I've seen of this particular motor. All the others I've encountered have been noisy and very poor runners, even with the smooth wheels fitted. So I'd say this motor bogie is, quite valuable in that respect and well worth keeping and looking after. I'd actually be very tempted to fit it to something like an old DMU or something. Right, okay folks, I shall get this wee chat back to Geoff and I'll catch you later.